Hello everyone and welcome back to Atari Vault. Today we're going to be playing video pinball. I am not a huge fan of pinball games, but they're actually... So the problem is, when I think of pinball games, I think the old-fashioned ones where... And these are really old-fashioned ones, where you drop a ball in and then just watch it go. There were no controls, there were no paddles, there's no nothing on it. And you just watch it go down. So obviously, to me, that's not very interesting at all. I don't think that's what this is. It's probably more modern age where you actually have paddles to be able to bring the ball back up. I'm not very good at that either, but of course, you know, that's to be expected. Let's look at the manual here. And it's probably not going to be... Okay, I like that he's... I mean, that's just... for some reason, I really enjoy that picture. Don't know what it is. Just something about it. But alright, sure. How many of you out there have always longed to be a pinball wizard? Some of you may have spent time practicing your pinball wizardry in local arcades, but now you've got the magic pinball right in your own home. Yeah, sure you do. Alright, so it looks like it just has one setup. That's fair. There's a plunger there, bonus ball, flippers. There's not a whole lot of room between the flippers, actually. I'm kind of surprised by that. Sometimes the pinball machines are made so there's this giant amount of space, like 4 inches between the flippers. Like, come on, man. But not in this case, so that's good. This doesn't tell me which control. I'm assuming the D-pad, but we'll find out. Game select switch. We have number of players, which is always going to be 1, of course. Difficulty levels. Interesting. Level A is for expert pinball players, also known as pinball wizards. B level game is for the beginning or novice, so I guess we're going to go to B. That totally makes sense. A level game has 2 extra drain holes at the bottom of the playfield. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're going to be playing B level. Game 1 is 1 player, Game 3 is 1 player, and there you go. Okay, bumper values are not accumulated. Bumper values are reset with each new ball. Oh, that's dumb. Let's see, that's the trouble is why I don't like modern pinball games, because they set up those weird rules. Though, if you haven't seen the video pinball stuff for like Star Wars and... various other movies, there's Guardians of the Galaxy one, they had some really good stuff, but that is not what this is all about. Alright, so yeah, spinners, bumpers, drop targets, rollover. After hitting the Atari rollover 4 times, you receive an extra ball. Each time it rolls over, the bonus multiplier increases by 1. Alright, that sounds cool. And then left rollover, and then special lit target. Target lights up for only 4 seconds. So the thing is, for me, so I mentioned that I'm used to the ball just dropping, and then you get to see go bing, 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 and then it hits the bottom, right? Can't do anything about it. But the thing is, the flippers kind of sort of just extend that for me. I can't aim anywhere. And there's probably some really good pinball players out there that are really good at it. Oh, really? You're going to let me tilt? That's, yeah, okay, you can't let me tilt. But anyway, I mean, aside from being able to tilt the actual... platform, it's kind of silly. Alright, so it's already stuck on B, so that's good. That's also on B, so that's also good. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here. Yeah, we'll do line 1 here. And plunge the ball. Plunge the ball, though? I'm hitting the A button. Come on, dudes. Alright, so there's the flippers. Flipper 1. Oh, there we go. There we go. Push it. No, come on. There we go. That did it. I mean, usually I just do that. I mean, I suppose you could do this just one at a time, but that hardly ever works out. For me, anyway. But yeah, see, all we're doing now is we're just watching the ball, because I can't do anything at this point, right? Theoretically, I should be able to, like, I don't know. Well, I'd want to tilt, but that's not totally not what you're supposed to be doing. I mean, we're just hitting these bumpers, but yeah, I mean, I'm not doing anything to this. All I'm doing is watching the ball go around. I don't know, there's some really good pinball players out there that can make the ball go wherever the hell they want. I am not one of those people. You'd also see, usually, I didn't even do anything there, I probably should have. Some people were able to aim the ball, like, directly, you know, they call the shots. And there was actually, there was a time when pinball games were regarded as gambling. Because basically it was, you know, even with the paddles... there are people who figured, well, it's just a game of chance, right? And I'm actually of the mind right now. I was going, you know what? This is just all up to chance. There's no way that I can actually direct where this ball is going. So the number of points I get here is completely random. I can't do anything about this. So there was actually going to be legislation passed in Congress to make these guys make the pinball machines as gambling machines, casino machines. I don't know what you want to call them. So there's this one guy who is really good at pinball, and he actually got called in to play a game of pinball in front of Congress. And I actually totally forget his name and when this happened, but you guys should be able to look this up pretty easily. But yeah, basically he called his shots. He said, okay, now I'm going to do this, this, and this, and he went and did it because he was really good at it, and he could, make sure that these things happened. So it's only because of that pinball is not regarded as a gambling game or a gambling machine. I don't know. I was actually going to go back in the plunger. That's hilarious. All right, come back out. I didn't even know that was possible. But that's pretty funny. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Something about the guy who... Oh, yeah. So, later on, like 20 years later, the guy does interview... It's because, it's the history of... Oh, man, just right down the middle, huh? There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, so someone was doing a biography or some kind of history channel thing, and they wanted to talk to him. And he was more than willing to talk to him, get an idea of what was going on. And he says that it was totally luck. He had a general idea of what he wanted to do. He could probably sort of kind of do it, but really it was just a matter of luck and a little bit of skill, but not as much skill as he said there was going to be. But yeah, mostly luck in determining whether or not these things were actually going to happen the way he called them. So really, we owe the pinball machine as a video game to that luck. That's all. I mean, it's amazing how many things are bound up in luck. I don't see what the heck. I don't know, man. We're still on the same ball, right? Oh, no, that's right. We're not on the same ball because it dropped. Just go ahead and... Yep, alright. Just bounce around a little bit. Okay. I guess that's a tilt. I didn't tilt the game, so I don't know what you're saying, man. I didn't tilt it. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Alright, bounce, bounce. Come on. There we go. And, yeah, I think that worked. What I'm all surprised at... So, usually, pinball machines are put at an angle... And that was a little too late. So that the ball naturally goes down towards the flippers. This game, I don't know what the hell is going on with the ball. It is a flat board. You do occasionally see flat pinball machines, and I don't understand how that's supposed to work. It really seems like there's more of a chance for the ball to get stuck if it's flat. But what do I know? And these little spinners now are not helpful at all. But okay, I mean, this is pinball. How would this work with 2 players? Would you have 2 balls? Oh, just right down the middle, huh? Alright. 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 Bounce around a lot. Oh, man, come on. What am I supposed to do about that? I don't have an extended flipper. Alright, let's try a different game mode here. Game select. Give me the 3-player here. Or not the 3-player, but 3-game. Alright. Up, up, and away. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do when it goes down the middle like that. I mean, is there anything to do? I suppose you could tilt the machine and try to make it go towards the paddle. But a lot of pinball machines nowadays will not be forgiving with the tilts. It detects any kind of tilt whatsoever. It will completely void your game. So, not usually something you want to do. I did not mean to do that, but it kind of sort of worked. I was hoping you'd actually hit more bumpers there, but there you go. There you go. Now, being able to get inside, like, the Atari bumper, inside the Atari bumper, not on the side of it, seems like it would be our next goal. We did manage to do that accidentally at some point. How would we manage to do that? If we can get, like, the right bumper there, maybe? Assuming it actually comes back this way ever again. There is some kind of weird little bounce going on. I don't understand how gravity works. I mean, I think that should be generally true, but... Alright. I mean, sure, you want to keep hitting the bonus. I'll totally go for that. Oh! Whoa, okay. Just did not expect that happen at all. I could have reacted to that in time. Just got to keep your eye on the ball. Anytime it comes close, I think, is time to go ahead and hit the paddles. And yeah, I'm going to hit both of them at once. Okay. That one's really hard to spot, man. Especially with the flashing lights. That's not helpful. Okay. No big deal. Just got to keep the ball in play. That's all it takes. Keep the ball in play. Alright, just going to bounce around all over the place. Why not? Okay, here we go again. Okay, see, that was luck, I think. You might claim differently if you were in my shoes, but I think it's totally luck. For some reason, I didn't move the paddles there at all. Oh, right down the middle. Really? 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 Right down the middle. Nothing I can do. Alright, yeah, just keep bouncing, man. Whatever you want to do. It's kind of weird the ball is the same color as everything else, right? If I were designing this, I would make sure that didn't happen. The ball has got to be stand out. And yeah, maybe it stands out because it moves, and that just went right down the middle. I'm not sure what I could have done there. Maybe I could have moved the paddle a little bit earlier. That might have worked. But yeah, why isn't the ball a different color? I mean, I realize that you've got to account for bit depth, and, well, making a different color shouldn't actually matter for the speed here. I mean, you've got to admit that the speed of the ball is a little faster than we've seen in other games. I'm pretty sure this is faster than we've seen in Pong. It is not faster than we've seen in Breakout, the various Breakout iterations anyway. So it definitely not an issue for the color of the ball, but why make the ball... No, that was dumb. Why make the color of the ball the same as the field? Just makes it harder to distinguish. I mean, you never see that in a regular pinball. Pinball machine, I guess. Oh, that was a hell of a bounce. I don't know what I was going to do there. Alright, last ball. Just bounce around. But yeah, I mean, so what color would I want it to be? I don't know. Yellow? Yellow on a black background would stand out pretty well. I just messed that up completely, didn't I? Green would work. The same green as the score, I think, would work out really well. Oh, that was just a crap paddle there. Here, push it up. Okay, that kind of worked. Maybe not. Oh, yep, just straight down the wire there. Alright, try that again. I don't even know what my high score was. I was not been paying attention at all. So, no idea. Just bounce around. Oh, well, okay, sure. Just... Apparently, video games are not my thing today, and I should stop playing them forever. Maybe not forever, but until my reflexes get back. When is that going to be? I don't know. Just decided never. Okay, there we go. See? Just nice, easy push towards the paddles, and I responded. That's all it wants. That's all it wants for me. It's just to make sure I respond at the correct time. Come on. Come on over here. But yeah, green I think would make a good color for the ball. Although I guess it'd be hard to see when it got to the plunger. Although you could change the color of the plunger to like yellow or something. Or red. Red's perfectly fine. Maybe not red for the ball, but red for the plunger would totally work. Yellow wouldn't work because the things inside the bumpers are yellow, and that just totally screwed that up. So yeah, all the little bonus point things are all yellow. So yeah, yellow wouldn't work. But red would work just fine. Or green. And change the plunger to red. Or yellow. No reason why the plunger couldn't be yellow. I don't know. It just makes it a little bit harder to distinguish. Not too much. I mean, you guys probably don't have any trouble at all. Okay, there we go. Now it's just bouncing all over the place. But yeah, see, this is the type of thing that used to happen to me, is that I don't touch the controls at all, really, until you get to... Okay, there we go. Until it gets close. Now, a lot of good pinball machines nowadays have paddles all over the place, right? You have paddles on the right, you have paddles on the left, you have paddles in the center, and then it's just a matter of, you know, which paddle you control and try to get the ball to move around the way you want it to. That's actually a pretty good design. I like that. That shows more engagement for the player. But right now, this is kind of a variation on the old school pinball machines where you insert a quarter and just watch the ball. And if you get a high score, well, then aren't you lucky? But I mean, looking at this now, you can see how people who are against gambling would think this would be gambling, right? Because it looks like it's random. The only thing I'm doing every once in a while, maybe once a minute, if that, is moving the paddles. But other than that, I don't really have much control over where this ball is going. So, I mean, I guess if you want to be a pinball wizard, there's probably a way to tilt, and I'm just didn't see that instruction in the manual. I thought there was like a way to detect tilt, but of course you can't actually tilt. You could nudge it a little bit, I suppose, and that's what we could probably do is we give it a nudge or something, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Just let the ball do what it's going to do. Okay, that's going a little fast now. I'm not sure I could actually account for that. There we go. All right, thank you for slowing that down for me. Oh, no way I could solve that at all. All right, how about one more time? One more time is probably going to take us to at least 20 minutes. I just want to talk about pinball with you guys and video games in general. How you guys doing? I just recovering from a cold. If I still sound a little bit stuffed up, that would be why. Don't worry though, I'm pretty sure you can't catch my cold from the internet. That would be weird, right? I listened to a guy on the internet and I caught a cold from that. Wouldn't that be hilarious? That would be almost proof you're a hypochondriac, right? Or something really weird's going on. That's like a Twilight Zone episode. Okay, sure. Why not? Are we beating our high score? I have no idea. I'm not paying attention to the high score at all. I mean, really, it doesn't matter. To me, this is all just a gamble. If I get a high score, well, that's great. If I don't, well, you know, wasn't in my control anyway. There's, I think, once or twice, we could maybe argue that I actually had control of the ball and screwed up, but we weren't there, and we're not there now. I mean, right now, the ball's wherever they are. What am I going to do with it? Oh, that was bad. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but that could have easily gone the other way. That spinner, man, that spinner's really weird. I don't remember seeing anything like that in a regular pinball machine. I guess there could be something like that. Oh, there we go. That kind of worked. Alright. Yeah, so I'm not a pinball wizard, though we're still on novice level, right? Maybe we should actually graduate up to pinball wizard level and see what it... I mean, it says it would have some holes. I hate the holes, though. I usually avoid pinball machines that have holes that the ball can just randomly drop in. That seems dumb. But again, that's because I think everything's random. That's probably not true. If you get an actual pinball wizard here, they could probably say, I'm going to hit the Atari symbol, you know, right here, and then it just goes ahead and goes in. That was a pretty close extra bonus, though, that could have happened there. Could have, didn't. And it'll just keep giving me a +1/+1 as it bounces across these. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll try it as soon as we lose this ball, which is probably going to happen pretty soon. Oh, didn't happen there. Kind of expected it to, really. Alright. Okay, that was a little close. I was hoping to be able to get there. You might ask why I'm doing both paddles at once. It's mostly because that's easiest, and also most pinball machines I've played don't allow you to adjust one or the other. Usually it's both. Every once in a while, you get one that lets you do one at a time, but the trouble I have then is like internalizing that. Oh man. Okay, sure, just bounce across. And so if I don't internalize it properly, it's better just to move both of them. Now, granted, you could get some kind of scenario where the ball bounces off one paddle, bounces off the other, and then you're just fucked. I've had that happen to me more than once, not here, but obviously elsewhere. Oh, okay, just all over the place. My eyes even lost track of the ball there for a minute. If it was a red ball, that wouldn't be a problem, just saying, game. Not that anyone's designing this particular pinball game anymore. But the pinball games nowadays have at least, you know, the silver ball, so you can keep track of it a little easier. Though, there's a lot of silver backgrounds, too. So, you know, the problem still persists, even in modern-day video pinball games. Oh, that's not going to do anything. It's going to bounce across the bumper, and then what? Okay, that works. Okay. That was a weird jump there. The physics here, I don't understand gravity at all. I think this is supposed to be tilted. Oh, whoop. Okay, that's fine. But I think this is supposed to be tilted towards the paddles. Because it's usually how the pinball games go. It'd be weird if it was tilted up, but yeah, that'd be weird. Probably not likely. It does seem like it's trying to obey some kind of gravity. Yeah, a little bit. But the speed of the ball is being really strange. And of course, the problem with... Oh, wow. Okay, fine. Just knocked me out completely. The problem with a lot of the real pinball games is that if the ball goes in a certain way so many times, you get this kind of like established groove that the ball wants to go towards. So pinball games usually have to be maintained a lot more than regular video games, I mean. Okay, so let's try difficulty. Extra drains, yes. And we'll keep it on... Yeah, let's do game 1. Okay, so I have no... Oh, okay, there's the drains there. I see him. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, I'm not sure how we're supposed to be able to adjust that so that it doesn't do anything, but... I suppose there's a chance it could drop in there. But probably no more of a chance than... Oh, okay. Well, okay. Fuck me, I guess. Alright. I'm not even sure what I was supposed to do there. And it totally missed the Atari symbol. It went inside of it and didn't do shit for it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. This is just going to be bouncing around for a little while. And then it's going to fall into the hole and then die. Okay. Yep. Okay, another bonus. And another bonus. Yeah, but see, I'm not even controlling the ball. If I was at least controlling the ball, I'd feel a little bit more agency. Oh, wow, that just sucked. Yeah, okay, it still works. Just so you know, I just suck at it. I wasn't expecting the ball to come towards me, I guess. I don't have a good excuse. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's just over. Alright, so that's Video Pinball. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Atari Vault. Video Pinball in the Atari Vault. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.